Ahoy there, Commanders! Today we're taking on Dr. Terra yet again, what do you know? And we are taking him on the Volcano stage, so that means it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Although supposedly it's easier for a lot of you easier guys because the defenses are a lot more spread out, which I guess also makes sense. But in terms of my power, we've got, I think, 47 warriors now. Finally got that landing craft up to level 17, and I'm not going to have anything boosted right off today because I don't think I'll be doing all that much. I'll only be upgrading, I think, one landing craft to level 15. So let's go ahead and collect our resources that have been left on overnight. And our VP reward, we got up to 499 last night, or yesterday. So I'm not going to get anything just yet. We're going to wait until I need something. I'll probably end up needing wood. Even though my underwater treasure does contain a lot of wood. We'll wait and see. So let's go ahead and find Dr. Terra, who's always on the northeastern side. And what do you know, we've got two bases right next to each other that are popped up. But let's go ahead and scout this one out because you never know what they might give us. Alrighty, so yeah, so the defenses are always a lot more spread out. Some of them make absolutely no sense to me anyway, because they're all the way on the left, and who's going to go around that way? But who knows? So what we're going to do is just check out the range. That machine gun cannot reach us. This one will. And okay. So we're going to go up the right hand side and probably have to go ahead and clear some of these mines out. So these two should be super easy. Just like so. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to drop all my warriors so I can get through with this nice and quick smart. I'm going to drop my guys, or I'll flare them on over to the right like so. They'll split off nicely. The machine gun at this low level, it doesn't really bother me all that much because it's not going to cause too much damage. I'll just flare all my guys up over here because there's one guy that decided to be different. The eccentric warrior is still running. Some say he's running to this day. Alright. Hey, what do you know? We get intel. Which is always nice because my task force, I was about to say clan, is taking on a lot more tougher operations now. A lot tougher operations. Alright, so let's go scout out Terra Stage 2. Knowing me, I'll probably have to end up boosting some of my statues. Alright, this seems like it's going to be a little bit more difficult because there's two shock launchers. And I'm probably also going to lose someone because of that boom cannon. Sad days indeed. Alright, we could come up from the right, from the left, sorry. And I think that's the most appealing way to come from. Okay. So the way I'm going to do this is we are going to... let's think. Think long and hard on this. Oh man, decisions, right? I think my recording just cut out a little bit. One of the problems with the way that you record on the PC is there's so many cables about, and if you move the cable a little bit, it can become an issue. So hopefully that won't happen anymore, but you never know. Alright, so we've got the left or the top shock launcher gone. Out of here, obliterated. Not going to be bothering us. Also send in another barrage over here. I might as well start using my barrage a lot more because it's just so OP. Alright, so let's go ahead and chuck in another artillery, and that gets rid of that. Alright, these guys are going to split off nicely, very nice. Alright, so all these different supply points. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send in as many artillery as I possibly can onto that shock launcher. Might as well just send two onto that flamethrower, and what do you know, we have pretty much completed this Terra stage with one loss. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, only one loss. That's alright though. What I could have done is boosted my power stone chance, but I didn't. Oh well. Alright, let's go get that one warrior that died. And also what I'm gonna have to do is probably invest in a new capture card. So you guys have been asking what I capture with. It's the Elgato Game Capture HD, which it captures in HD, alright, but it doesn't do 60 frames a second or anything like that. And it seems like it's got a lot of problems. Like, you guys might notice a lot of artifacting in the videos, and it just cuts out sometimes. Definitely not the best. I wouldn't recommend it, to be quite honest with you, but you got to make do with what you got to do with what you got, really. Alright, so how much health does this headquarters have? Alright, nothing too much to worry about. We've got one shock launcher that I can see. There's trees about though, so you got to watch out, of course. Now, which way are we going to go? I think we're going to go around the left again, because look at all those resources over there that we can make use of. All those supplies. Alright, but we'll have to send in a barrage or two to get rid of all those mines that are going to be a little bit pesky. That's alright though. We have faced more difficult circumstances, more trying circumstances. Get that boom mine. And let's think. I'll just have to send in my artillery. My artillery is very low leveled, so there we go. Took 2 shots, a little bit more than I expected. Oh, that's alright. I'll have to keep on upgrading my artillery. That's the one thing that's lagging behind a little bit. Not too much though. Alright, send these guys up over here to the left. I'll reflare him back, so hopefully they're going to move to the sniper tower. No, they don't. Fantastic. And then we just flare him onto the headquarters, and Bob's your uncle, really. All I've got to worry about is a couple of these cannons. But they can't even kill me off one shot, so that's pretty good. So we didn't lose anyone there either in Terror Stage 3, although we cut out again. God damn. Not my lucky day today, is it? Trying different things with my recordings as well a little bit. I have changed the audio settings for microphone, even though you guys probably won't notice. I've been also recording or streaming just like a test stream, 5 minutes or so, on a app called Camcord. Seems like all of these live streaming services have gotten really popular on mobile platforms. Alright, so we've got one shock launcher here and another one there. I think we're going to go straight up the gut again, although we're going to have to watch out for all these shock launchers this time. Still not all too much health though on the headquarters, so we should take this out with rather a fair bit of ease. So let's go ahead and attack. Alright, so I'll send in a barrage in over here. Alright, and I think that's good enough. I mean, maybe, let's see, how are we going to path our guys? Oh man, I don't know if I should get rid of that boom mine over here to the right. I don't think I will though. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to go on the left hand side up over here, and then we're going to flare them over here to that flamethrower. I'll go chuck a heal and stop at least some of the things that will be attacking us. Thankfully our warriors get a lot of their health back after they attack, so we barely lost anyone there either, which is always nice, but we'll have to be back, go ahead and get some more warriors that we did lose, because we did lose 5. It's alright though. And we'll be back taking on Terror Stage 5 in just a couple of seconds with the power of editing. Alright, now on to Terror Stage 5, and of course we're going around the left hand side yet again and up top. Although what we're going to have to do is clear a bit of the path up here for us, just predominantly this one boom mine right next to the supplies, which will help us out as well. So let's go give this tactic a shot. Thankfully on the left hand side there's nothing really that can attack us either, so we're definitely very fortunate today. Supercell have definitely spoiled us. So let's go ahead and destroy that boom mine. Fantastic. Now drop all our guys over here to the left. And we will have to flare them, because they're going to go straight for that machine gun. And we do not want that to happen. And hopefully they all go to the supplies, and indeed they do. I'll probably have to flare them again. There's a couple of stragglers, which is alright with me though. They'll have to be taught a lesson though. And then we go ahead and flare these guys right up on over here. So we did lose a couple. I'd say about 6 or so at the moment, which isn't too bad. Go ahead and get ready to shock twice. And then I'll just chuck a lot of heals, 4 heals in total, which is more than enough. I can even chuck an artillery or even a couple artillery, but I'll leave it at that because we did very, very well there. Didn't lose still too many guys either, which is always important. So let's go have a look. 7 guys lost, which is alright though. But you can definitely do that a little bit better if you use another flare or 2, but I definitely want to save up on my gunboat energy because I know not everyone's got as much as me, because I've got 2 gunboat energy statues. I mean, I know a lot of you guys have like 3 and 4 gunboat energy statues, because gunboat energy makes it a lot easier, especially when you're using warriors, but I don't feel like I need it yet. I really need my resource reward though. But until next time, let's get on to Terra Stage 6 we go. And unfortunately, this will be the last one. I just can't seem to get past this. It is very, very difficult. So let's go ahead and fail so you don't have to. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hug the left of the map. Unfortunately, there's not many supplies around here. So I'll have to go destroy them too. And then hug the top of the map. And then once we move over to somewhere around this rocket launcher, we'll go down to their headquarters. So let's go ahead and attack. We'll have to go ahead and clear out some of these mines first, just with an artillery. So you need to place an artillery in between these 2 mines. So get rid of them, and then get rid of that boom mine. Alrighty. Now here is the difficult bit. We're going to have to drop all our guys, and we flare pretty much right away up top. If we do get hit by that machine gun, it's no biggie. Alright, so get my smokes ready. And any moment now, the rocket launchers and all will start attacking us. The flamethrower eats us up, so you definitely need to watch out for that. And then we flare to the very right hand side of the map. Obviously smoke our guys there as well, so we make it out unscathed. And then we flare them there, and hopefully nothing attacks us. Beautiful. Alright, now let's go give this the best shot that we possibly can. Go ahead and get 2 of our shots ready. That was pretty much as perfect as it can be. Now I don't have anything boosted today, so that is a shame. It definitely makes things a lot more difficult. But look at that, we only get to about halfway health before those shock launchers get their attacks off at us. So there's nothing really that I'm able to do about that, unfortunately. We only got to, I guess, a bit past halfway with 47 warriors. We need a lot more strength. If only I had those boosts today, but I don't really need to boost because I've already gone ahead and upgraded my landing craft to level 15, as well as I've gone ahead and upgraded a artillery shell, and I don't really want to be pushing too many victory points because there's no need to at the moment. So I'll leave it at that, even though Dr. Terra doesn't give you victory points. I just definitely don't want to be attacking anyone else today, so that's why there's no boosts. But until next time, hopefully you guys have enjoyed, even though we only got up to Terra Stage 6 and that was a fail, but nevertheless, hopefully you did enjoy.